Good morning, everybody. Today's Friday, September 30th, and we are going to be headed over to the Cliffside coaster at Mount Van Hoevenberg in Lake Placid, where the 1980 bobsled run was, and it's going to be really cool. We're just waiting for my sister and brother-in-law to get here, and we got all our equipment here and ready to go. So we'll take you on the ride, and hopefully we'll see some good leaves. They're not quite peak yet, but it should be awful pretty. It's a sunny day. It's going to be in the 50s. So we'll see you at the mountain.
Your car in.
We're here.
It's plugged in.
So this is where you get on. There you go. Woohoo!
Don't know how well it's going to block the wind sound.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're welcome to use your brakes if you like. We just say don't go super slow, so not hold up the riders behind you, and do not stop on the track unless it's an emergency. So can you get everybody to pull back on those handles, give me a quick brake check. As you brake, if there's an emergency, just yank back on your handles and it'll come to a fairly quick stop. If everybody understood the instructions, can I just get a quick thumbs up? Ready?
All right, getting ready to go.
As you leave the start grid on this historic ride, take a look to your left at the main building that is one of the most diverse sports facilities in the world. In the winter, it will accommodate the sliding sports along with biathlon and Nordic skiing, and then in the summer, it will turn into a hiking and mountain biking center. Now look down to your left, which is the finish straightaway of the old sliding track that was used for both the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympic Games. If you think of historic sports venues from around the world like Wimbledon for tennis or Indianapolis for auto racing, this track on the left is world famous in its own right. 9 decades ago.
Tickets are $55 per adult and $10 per child, age 3 through 12, and the child has to ride with the adult. You can reserve your tickets online at the Mount Van Hoevenberg website.
If you look to the left, that building is where the start was for the 1980 Winter Olympic Games bobsled competition. On your right is the new bobsled luge and skeleton start buildings, built in 1999 for the Winter Goodwill Games. And further right, you will see the ski jumps, Whiteface Mountain, the Olympic Arena downtown Lake Placid, and that's where the greatest moment in sport of the 20th century took place in 1980 when a bunch of USA college hockey players beat the mighty Russians in the famous Miracle on Ice. You might have seen that movie Miracle with Kurt Russell.
This is Alana again. Remember, keep your seatbelts buckled at all times. You will soon be entering the downhill track. Keep both hands on the brake levers at all time. Push the brake levers forward now and keep them forward until you have passed the attendant building.
So long! Woohoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, now get ready for your ride down this historic track. You'll be going over the top of the same track used for both the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympic Games. Attention. And they're off down the long straightaway above curve 1.
Sorry for the bumps, guys!
Taking the curve. Approaching curve 2. Taking curve 2. Through. On the way to Cliffside. Approaching Cliffside. Taking Cliffside. Cliffside is a corner combination of 3, 4, and 5. Through Cliffside and on the way to curve 6. Approaching curve 6. Taking the curve through on the long straightaway above curve 7. This is where the slides really started to accelerate. Approaching 7, taking the curve through 7. Now below us is the straightaway to curve 8. Approaching 8, taking the curve through 8 and on the way to Big Shady. Taking the big curve at Shady through and on the long straightaway above Little S. Shady was one of the most famous curves in the world, and the reason they called it Shady, it always was covered in shades to protect it against the sunlight. The G-forces in that curve were incredible. Approaching Little S. Taking the curve through the S on the way to curve 12. Taking the curve through 12 and on the way to the world famous zigzag curve. Zigging. Sagging. What a change of direction at 75-mile-an-hour plus. Huge crowds used to be in the zigzag area, and for good reason. Through zigzag and on the way to curve 15. Taking the curve 15 on the long straightaway above the finish curve. And now we're going to enter a 360-degree curve we call a Kreisel. Only 2 Olympic tracks ever had one of these built, including the new one in Bay. Now you're approaching the finish curve, taking the curve through and down. Taking a bobsled ride is called the Champagne of Thrills, and if you like what you just did, sign up for the real deal, the ride on ice in the winter.
Here comes Mike.
Taking a bobsled ride is called the Champagne of Thrills, and if you like what you just did, sign up for the real deal, the ride on ice in the winter.
Here comes Brenda Sue. Mark's right behind her.
Taking a bobsled ride is called the Champagne of Thrills, and if you like what you just did, sign up for the real deal, the ride on ice in the winter.
You don't have to stop brakes on it.
Alright, now you can take off your seatbelt and hop out of here.
Brenda did it. Happy birthday.
My seat's stuck.
Here comes your husband.
Okay, it's stuck.
Taking a bobsled ride is called the Champagne of Thrills, and if you like what you just did, sign up for the real
Here
deal,
goes
the
Bart.
ride on ice in the winter.
Alright, get under your seatbelt and hop out over on that side.
If you are in the area, you have got to do this. It is so much fun. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. We hope you liked the video, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.